So there seems to be this issue with teachers at my school. So that's the topic of this video. Teachers. And if they should be more professional or act like children. Because I have a teacher in my school who thinks it's okay to make snarky comments about the stories that their students tell them when it's supposed to be a what happens in this room stays in this room type thing, and it's obviously not if she's telling us stories about how a girl got pregnant and then is making side comments about how, well, I guess she didn't take the pill correctly. It's childish, and it's rude, it's very disrespectful, and it's very unprofessional. She also thinks it's okay to make fun of cutting and rape, so that's also where I kind of drew the line a little bit. But I've never had a teacher like that, and it's high school. Everyone is going through an issue, and to have a teacher that is making fun of their students basically to their face and behind their back, that's very childish to me. And I personally don't think that anyone should be a teacher if they are going to be stuck in the mental age of a 10-year-old basically. Especially if they're teaching an adult roles and relationships class, because it's obviously not being an adult. She's being very childish. I just can't understand how a teacher could just be that unprofessional in this kind of situation. Yes, I understand teachers want to be friends and they want to have a close relationship with you, but that doesn't mean get snarky and make comments about the students. Because this girl, she was in an abusive relationship, and right to her face she was like, oh, well, you're a textbook example. No teacher is supposed to do that. That's rude, it's disrespectful. I can't even comprehend how she's still teaching where I go to school. I personally don't think if you're going to be childish and try and be a friend that badly, that you should be a teacher. Because I've had plenty of teachers who are friends, but they never become childish. They never cross that line. They understand, they make it a safe place to go to, and nothing gets out. They don't make a snarky comment, they don't judge someone, nothing gets out. It stays there. And if someone says something about that person and their story that they told, then they aren't allowed to come back into that room because they are ruining the safeness. And I just feel like that's how all the classrooms should be. If a student is going to tell you a story, you shouldn't be making fun of them or judging them or anything if you're a teacher, because you're a teacher. You're supposed to make school safe for them, and obviously this teacher isn't. Because it's making me uncomfortable. And I'm sorry, but if any of you guys feel uncomfortable in a classroom, you need to go to your counselor, you need to go somewhere, tell your parents, tell someone. Because you're not supposed to be uncomfortable. Because we're going through so many things. We're all going through something. And to have that teacher set you off to do something that you probably shouldn't do that's bad or hurt you or anything, because this teacher, you don't have to go through that. You really don't. High school's hard enough. You don't need a teacher adding onto it and making it even worse. Because whoever said high school is like the best years of your life, obviously never lived a life like probably happy. That's why they were probably the partiers. Never did. I'm not saying that they can't have high school be the best years of their life, but going through depression and being bored and going through all this stuff, and to have a teacher add on to that, that makes the biggest years of their life. And I hope that whoever is having the worst years of their life in high school, I hope it gets better. Because it should get better. Especially if you're a senior, you shouldn't have to go through that final year feeling like a complete mental crap. You should be able to enjoy yourself, and if a teacher is standing in the way of that, you need to tell someone, because that's not fair. That's not right. That because of their childish behaviors, you are suffering. And I'm sorry if anyone has a teacher like that, because it sucks so much to have them talk about a triggering topic and then just to have them make fun of it. I can't understand that, I guess. It doesn't fit in my head how those two things can just coexist together. Start becoming a teacher. You never hear of that combination. My counselor was very angry about it. And I gotten to the point where I won't even go to her class anymore if she's gonna keep it up. So you guys need to put your foot down if you have a teacher who is acting like a child instead of being professional, because that's not okay, and you should not feel like it's okay, because you have the right to share things and not have someone judge you and make comments and laugh about topics that actually hurt, because cutting isn't a joke, rape isn't a joke. And the fact that she is making comments and laughing about them, if it's one big comedic stand-up or whatever, Dane Cook is up there talking about it, it's really not okay. So, I hope you put your foot down and you realize it's not okay. And if you don't, I know it's hard to go and start an issue in school, with a teacher especially, but it's just you don't have to put up with that. Nobody should put up with that. And chances are, if it's happening in your class, it's happening in other classes. And if that teacher teaches at a different school, it's probably happening there also. And that's very unprofessional, and you need to say something, because teachers are supposed to make school safe for you, not a hellhole. And you should just have that option to be okay, to not have people make fun of your story or make fun of topics that relate to you. I just think that's really horrible to do. And if that teacher thinks it's okay, they obviously need to get fired and have something checked out, because making fun of rape, making fun of cutting, and making a snarky comment about a girl who got pregnant while she was on the pill, those aren't okay things, and they will never be okay things as long as you're a teacher. It's definitely not an okay thing to just be judgmental towards someone for no reason. Is not okay. And then to think that you have a reason because they got pregnant at 16, or because they cut, or because they were raped. It doesn't make it okay to judge them. It doesn't make it okay to make fun of them. They're people too. We're people. So, if you have that teacher who is treating you guys like you're less than people, then you shouldn't have to deal with that, and you need to go talk to them. Like I said, high school's a battlefield. It will always be a battlefield. And your teacher shouldn't have to be one of the enemies. Peace out.